Hey, it's Jody. I have a new process video for Mixed Media Mayhem, and today we are taking inspiration from that beautiful page from Julie Taylor for Hip Kit Club. And I have decided to use the Sun Chaser collection by Heidi Swapp. I grabbed my trusty Distress Oxides and a super fun wave stencil from Vicky Boutin. And so I just go for it. I am using a foundations paper because I wasn't sure how much liquid I was going to need or use. And I'm just going for it, a nice layer of texture paste. I, of course, always find myself in tight spots when I do this. You don't want to ruin your lovely stencil, but it doesn't exactly overlap easily. So I don't know, I just went with a sideways piece, and honestly, I don't even think you could tell. I apologize, the copy is not in color. Of course, my printer finally decided it needed magenta, and I could see that. but you could go back and take a peek at it. So anyway, so she has this beautiful design on top, very colorful, matches perfect with her papers. I picked several colors I wanted to bring out. Kind of did some stripes. I didn't want to bother with the packaging technique, so I just kind of left them in rows of colors so it could be a little easier to manage. And I just dab my paper, my ink right on my paper, just go for it, and use my brush to kind of move water around, kind of break up some of those lines while I'm going. And yeah, and then I let that all dry. While that dries, I'm work on my picture. She has a lot of embellishments going on, which I love, but Sun Chaser has a lot of sticker components, so I wasn't sure. And of course, I know it can make any sticker an actual embellishment, but I was taking the easy way out. So I just kind of placed a few things here and there to mimic her page. But you could definitely tell the inspiration comes from Miss Julie's page, and I love it. Who else loves their little mini guillotine? I've debated to get the big one, but I'm afraid like I'll just cut my whole hand off or something. So I haven't tried the big one, but I love the little one. I would definitely much rather use my little one. But Julie did an amazing paper technique. I'm sure she rolled it with some kind of tool, maybe a paintbrush. But I just kind of cut a few chunks out of my paper. I roughed them up, and then I do go back and kind of roll a few edges over a pencil, but it's definitely not as cool as the original, but I tried my best. I gave it a go. And if most of you know that, or I hope you know that American Crafts, they're the little strip that has the barcode, one side is always a pattern. So I save those. I save those on every American Crafts collection I have. One, for this very reason. I mean, come on, how perfect is that? My little rainbow strip. But also there's so many things you could do with those little tiny strips, right? Anyway, my paper has dried nicely. I have finally given up on tape rollers. I've totally given up on them. I asked my husband to do a deep dive on adhesive rollers, adhesive in general, not the liquid kind, but the tape kind. And he said, actually, that scrapbook.com's brand is one of the #1 products out there. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab for my tape then. And at first it was such a pain because I'm like, my nails are too fat because I wear gel polish, so I can't really pick it up that easy, and I just kept trying to find excuses. And then I'm like, the 1/8 inch is too small, but no, it's really not. It's fine. Just, right? I don't know if it's any cheaper or expensive, but, and sometimes I just want a roller, and I don't like ATG guns, so that's out of it. But I might just have a couple of, the cheapy big box brands just in my stash for little things. But from now on, I'm going to start using the tape. I have a couple of Miracle tapes. I don't know where else you could find that other than where I got it, and that's from Scrappin' in the City in Knoxville, Tennessee. So I have a couple of those, and then I do have a scrapbook.com one. So that's it. So that's what I'm using. That's what I decided, and I think I'm happy with my choice. Anyway, I put everything down. You see, I tried to roll my paper up a little bit. And it's fine. It has a little bit of texture, a little bit of dimension. I love it. Julie's, of course, is amazing and gorgeous. I'm just doing, I'm just giving it my try, right? Anyway, the original has some tags. She actually has them all facing down. So, like, I totally messed the bottom up, but that's okay, right? It's just for inspiration. And I'm not sure I'm a fan of these clear stickers, but okay, I made a couple of them work. I changed my mind with that sticker, but that's okay. Black comes next. I really like that green one. That colorful one, I don't even remember if I used, but yeah. So I used the 2 clear sticker tags on the bottom. There you go. And then I end up using regular tags on the top. And there you go. Oh, I do use the colorful one. I'll see. I have a little tape runner. I just need just one little one in my stash. Every once in a while, you just need a little tiny piece, right? I still have tons of words with the thickers, and honestly, I don't think I use any this time. I stick a couple of tags, a couple of die cuts, and then I don't go with a word title. I end up using a super cute circle sticker. There it is. That has that pretty rose gold foil, and it says, "You'll find me chasing the sun." This was actually from our Hawaii trip this past October. I can't believe yeah, it'll be a year coming up. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't finished this album, but I'm working on it. So I add a couple more, another circle element, another rainbow, a few hearts. You gotta sprinkle some hearts around. And I actually really like this one sticker. It says sun. And I do tuck that in on the bottom of the top picture. The original has some little journaling stickers, so I added a few myself. Kind of did a tone on tone, if you will. And there's that sun sticker. I thought it's really super cute. It says "Summertime Ultimate Necessity." You got that right, buddy. I trim all my tags. I hate it to not use so much of it, but that's okay. There goes my little bits. And oh yes, there is still a little bit more mixed media, of course. Why I didn't add the splatters at the bottom when I did the top, I don't know. I just don't think that way. A few more hearts. And then I'm ready to add the last of my splatters. I don't think I use all the colors. I didn't think I needed to. Just a couple of them to bring all that color back to the bottom. And definitely you should use clean water. I'm really bad at that. I use dirty water all the time. But yes, I love how it turned out. Don't be afraid of your inks and your water. It's just paper, y'all. It is just paper. So thank you so much for watching. Please hop along. I hope you are doing well. Take care. Bye-bye now.